Stop. It's not. Go lay down now. Stop all that unnecessary barking. All right, guys. It's Nature's Daughter back with another Zodiac reading. Okay, let's go ahead and get the disclaimers out of the way. First of all, if you're returning, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. I'm glad you came here to share your energy and your time with me. This is a safe place, so we vibrate high. We're healing over here, so I'm glad that you decided to come and join us today. Okay. My name is Nature's Daughter. I am Nature's Daughter, and I am here to do a collective zodiac reading for Virgo. Okay. This is for adults only, so 18 and up. Okay. If you're under 18, please escort yourself out of the room voluntarily. Okay. Let's get this reading cracking. All right. I might need a little lotion for my hands, but where is some that's close by? Is there any? Mm? I really don't feel like getting up right now. I'm looking for any. Anyway, so let's just go ahead and get started. My hands don't look too bad. I don't do the nails. I don't do the fake stuff. Yeah. Hi, Taryn. Hi, White Status 7.0 from Kenya. What's up from the US? Hey. Lou D5. Hi. So glad to see you guys coming into the room. Thank you so much for joining me today. We're going to get into this Virgo reading. I think it's going to be awesome. I'm feeling great energy. And even though I'm feeling great energy, let's keep it going. Make sure we keep the vibe nice and highly elevated, right? Vibrate high, elevate, right? Let's get into it, yeah? Get that energy popping, yeah? Get it popping, yeah? I had to exercise today to get myself feeling great, okay? I had to listen to some music, get some dancing going. Hey, a little bit of old music. I had to put on some Joe. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but take it back, okay, to the late 90s, early 2000s. Joe, Good Girls. Oh, wow, all the good girls taking every time. And I learned how to two-step when I lived in Kansas City, so that's a great song to two-step to. I was like, hey, let's get it. I gotta teach my man how to two-step so we can two-step together. Hey, I haven't two-stepped since I was around somebody from Kansas City. I just walked up to somebody I knew from Kansas City, like, hey, let's get it. They were like, yeah. I swear, I think everybody in Kansas City knows how to two-step. Okay. Hi, Ankit Seth. Awesome, awesome. Thank you for liking. Hi, Nasaf Store. You know what? Guess how old I am. You subscribe, Gabo Moose. Awesome. Thank you. You guys are high vibing today. I'm loving it. All right, let's get into this Virgo reading. New moon in Virgo. Set practical goals and focus on personal growth and healing. Woo, let's get that healing going. Hey, do that shadow work, right? So you don't have to worry about triggers or anybody coming up to you trying to knock a chip off your shoulder that's no longer there, right? Organization, healing, purpose. So you are here with a purpose, right, Virgo? So tap into your gifts so you can get into your purpose, right? What you came here to do, your soul purpose, what you are supposed to do while you're here on this planet, right? Let's get into it. Yeah, get into it. Yeah. Because you know what? We all have some haters in the mix. So let's start off with the haters and see what they want and what they have to offer or not. Let's get into it. It's going to be a beautiful day. And I hope all of you are feeling wonderful. I hope you guys are feeling truly blessed. Hopefully you guys got a chance to get out into the sun today and ground yourself. Okay. We're going to keep this high vibe and energy. Ooh, residual effects. Let's pull that. Never even seen that one. An ego clash, right? Ooh, ignored red flags. Wow. All right. Okay, that doesn't want me to shuffle. That's because that spiritual revolution is on the bottom. And what's on the bottom over here? Peace offering. Okay, so I can see what's going on here. All right, so the first thing that came out was residual effects, lingering impacts or consequences that continue after the main event, subtle and long lasting, right? So it looks like, Virgo, you've gone through something that had a long-term effect on you. And it's 224 on here, which it equals up to 8. I feel like it was the lesson that was learned in this situation was something that you might have had to deal with more than once, right? And that's why it left such a lasting impact on you. But I have to tell you, sorry guys, I might have to start this video over. It looks like it's frozen. Let me see if I can fix it. I might. Looks like it's frozen on my end. Let's see what we got going on here. I don't know what's going on because I can't see myself in my camera. Okay, you know what? That's what we're gonna do. Okay, let's see. Can you guys hear me? Sorry guys, I might have to start this video over. It looks like it's frozen. It's not frozen. Okay, maybe it's just my end. Let me see. Okay, well, I'm going to keep it going because it looks like it's cool. It's just not showing up on this screen, but it's showing up on my other devices. So, whatever. Can you guys hear me? Because I can hear myself on my other devices. All right. Well, let me start over. So, Nature's Daughter, doing a Virgo reading. Adults only, 18 and up. If you're under 18, please leave the room voluntarily. This is for entertainment purposes only. Do not take this reading and go make a life altering decision based on this reading or any other. Go within, go with God to make all of your decisions, okay? Be your own leader of discernment. Take what resonates, leave the rest for someone else to appreciate. New moon in Virgo, organization, healing, purpose. Set practical goals and focus on personal growth and healing. Okay? Hoping you guys can see that because I can't see in my camera at all. This really sucks. I hate that. I can't do this the way I would normally do it. Sorry, guys. But anyway, moving on. It is what it is, right? We're just going to work it out because I'm like 12 minutes in and I really don't want to stop the reading. So we were on residual effects, lingering impacts or consequences that continue after the main event, subtle and long lasting. So, like I said in the beginning, something happened that it took a while for you to get it. You had to go through this cycle a couple of times for you to get it, Virgo. But once you got it, you understood. You know, you get it, you got it, good. You don't have to go through it anymore. However, the effects and the impact of this situation, it made you realize that you could trust people, but you had to be very you know intentional about who you let in your life and how you let people in your life. Okay. So that's the effect that this had on you. You learned from your lesson, but don't let it make you bitter. Okay. That's the huge lesson from this. Ego clash, conflict between two strong personalities, misunderstandings, direct confrontation, arguments. So you got someone that's going to come to you with confrontation and arguments because they feel like they need to get their point across with you, right? And it's not a situation where you feel like you need to argue with a person, but I feel like it's a situation where someone thinks they're smarter than you, right? And it's more of a situation where it's like, I have the actual knowledge and you have an idea, right? I know the facts on this and you're just talking about what you think it is, right? So it's kind of like the ego thing is not coming from you. It's you knowing what you're talking about and they're annoyed that you know what you're talking about and they can't debate you. Ignored red flags, refusing to see the truth, makes up excuses, blinded by love, wears rose colored glasses. And this must be someone that you're in a romantic relationship with. You're not, you see who they are, but you are ignoring who they are, right? You're ignoring what you know to be true about this person. You know that what they're doing and how they act is not cohesive to what you got going on. But you still make excuses for them, Virgo. You need to be real and true to yourself and stop making excuses for this person, right? Spiritual revolution, significant transformation in beliefs, visions, or consciousness on an individual or societal level, right? This is a person that you respect, but they don't really respect you and where you are in life, right? They don't respect your belief system because it doesn't fall in line with what they believe. Okay, Virgo? Peace offering. Someone reaches out to make amends, tries to restore harmony, seeking peace. Okay, you can't seek peace if you're not operating in love, right? You can't come to someone operating in ego and low vibrations and expect peace, right? So this person has to do their shadow work and they have to actually go within and do the work if they want to be a part of your life, right, Virgo? Because you're doing the work. You're trying to cultivate your life into being the best person that you can be, right? You're working with the Most High. You're praying, you're doing all the work, you're doing your shadow work, you're trying to be the best person, you're putting your best foot forward, right? But you got someone in the midst that's like really trying to hate on your forward progress, and it's kind of like, yeah, no, no, I know I'm doing great, right? I'm conquering my demons, I'm working with the Most High. I'm being the best version of myself. So you're not going to take that away from me, right? You know what you're doing. So basically, oh, and this looks like it's coming from a family member, family feud, family issues, internal fighting within, issues stemming from childhood, prolonged conflict. So this is a part, someone in your family that's stressed out because they can't stand who you were even back when you guys were kids, right? They're still competing with you. And you're like, okay, one, I don't compete with anyone but myself, right? Two, what you're going through has nothing to do with me. So why are you bringing me along for the ride? Like, I don't want no parts of this, right? You don't want no parts of that because that has nothing to do with you, right? Wow, this is crazy. This has got to be something. I've never seen this one. Social pressure. So I got social climber and social pressure. Prioritize. The social climber says prioritizes relationships based on social advantage. Name drops, needs to impress, wants power, right? And then we got social pressure. Outside opinions are affecting your decisions, feeling obligated to others, feeling judged and observed. Well, if you're on a platform like this, you are being judged and you are being observed. So that comes with the territory. And you know what? It's all good. It really is all good. It's a situation where you're going to be judged. You're going to be observed, but you got to have the confidence to move forward no matter what people are saying or thinking about you. Okay? Because that's life. People are going to have their opinions no matter what. It doesn't define who you are, Virgo. Flirting with danger, risky or potentially harmful behavior, pushing boundaries, understands negative consequences. Okay? So you understand what your boundaries are. They're set firm, right? Don't let anybody cross those lines. I don't care who they are. Family, loved one, it doesn't matter if it's your mate, a friend, or a family member. If you have boundaries and someone's trying to cross those boundaries or push those boundaries, they don't have respect for you. You're going to have to remove them from your life because they're going to continue to push those boundaries until there's no boundary, right? So be your own leader of discernment, but you got to watch out for yourself. I got connections, influential connections, meaning people who can help you grow. Someone will lend you a hand, money, job opportunity. So you got somebody coming into your life that's actually going to offer help. You be your own leader of discernment if you want to accept this help, because some help comes with, it comes with ties. Everybody that wants to help you doesn't always want to just help you. Sometimes it's a string attached. They want something from you. Karmic rewards. Ooh, good things are coming your way for past kindness. Okay. Blessings, positive experiences are here. Okay, so you got positive experiences and blessings that are here. You got karmic rewards coming your way. But you also got somebody in drama detox, removing or distancing oneself from unnecessary conflicts, cleansing, purging of negativity. Okay, so you got that coming. Okay, let's go ahead and give it one at a time because I can't see into my camera. My screen is straight up black and I don't know what the heck happened or why. But if I do anything, um, I don't know. Um, oh, shoot. Okay, let me leave it alone before I mess it up. Okay, anyway, karmic reward. I'm trying to get my screen back so I can see, like, in real time what I'm doing because the playback on my devices are all on different timing. So, anyway, I don't really like the way this reading is going, so I'm not going to make it long. I'm going to wrap it up in a minute here. Drama detox. Okay? Because I need to be able to see what I'm doing. And you know what? That might be a part of the reading, guys. You want to see what you're doing. You want to know that what you're doing is beneficial to the people you're trying to help. And if you can't see that, you're not going to know if what you're doing is helping. You want to make sure you're not just working blindly and not getting any results, right? So that's a part of what's going on here. You want to make sure you're not working blindly and you're working with intent. And someone is okay. This card just keeps coming back around, so I'm going to go ahead and release it. I conceding, acknowledging or accepting something reluctantly, willing to let go of one's stance or accept situation that cannot be changed. So maybe it's a situation, Virgo, where you decided, look, I'm going to concede because I no longer want to deal with this situation. I don't want to be in a situation where I'm feeling, you know, like it's going to be too hard, like I'm going to have to put forth so much effort into something that's not going to give me a return, right? Black gloves, leaving no evidence, criminal intent in the shadows, no proof, denial until the end, innocent act. So you got somebody that will lie until the bitter end, no matter what. Okay, they will never tell you the truth. So be aware of this person in your energy. Okay, detox yourself from these people because they do not mean you any good. They mean you nothing but harm. What is this card? False promises, commitments made without intention of keeping them, disappointments, and broken trust. That's what this person is coming to you with. So be aware, okay? You do not want this person in your life because all they're going to do is bring you drama. Wow. And the social pressure came back out again. All right. We're going to get into some tarot real quick and then we're going to wrap this thing up. Okay? Now, I'm going to go ahead and use this gold deck. I'm being called to use it, so I'm going to use it. Hope everybody's having a great day. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Double tap that screen to like. It is free of charge. I am not doing personal readings at this time, but if you are interested in tipping, supporting, or donating to my channel, my Cash App is in the description, okay? It's not required, but it is appreciated whenever someone does assist me monetarily. I do not work. I was injured on the job years ago, and I recently was diagnosed with cancer, which I am, from the last time I went to the hospital, I am cancer free. I haven't had my follow up, but from the last time I went to the hospital, I'm cancer free. And hopefully it stays that way. Try to treat my temple as good as possible, okay? All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to wrap this thing up. We're not going to make this reading long. Typically, my readings are like 2 hours, but I can't see what's going on, so I'm going to wrap this thing up. Okay, 5 of Wands, and it was upside down. So this unnecessary fight someone's trying to bring to you has been blocked and sent back. Okay? They tried it, but God said, no, I don't have time for this, and I'm not going to let you bring this to my collective. I'm not going to let you bring this to Virgo, period. So that's what's going on there. Came out upside down. And at the bottom of the deck, we got the Ten of Pentacles. So everything you want is coming to fruition. Okay, Virgo? You're not going to have to want for anything. Just know that. Okay? It's going to be all good for you. Can you guys see that? There we go. All right. Anything else? And that's trying to come out. Six of Cups and Ace of Cups. So things are getting better when it comes to someone coming to help you with a cup. You got to be your own leader of discernment as to whether or not this cup is fishy or not. It looks like it's a decent cup, right? So you be your own leader of discernment. But this Ace of Cups is definitely the hand of God. So you take that cup and you go ahead and do what you need to do with it, Virgo, and step up, baby, because you got great things coming your way. Okay? So step into the limelight and get ready to shine because you're a star. Okay? You're a bright, shining diamond. All right? And your chariot awaits. Your chariot is here to take you wherever you need to go, right? Because that's what life has for you. Greatness. Greatness is coming your way, Virgo. And you are protected along this journey. Okay? You are protected along this journey, so just know that. Four of Swords. Yeah, someone's working hard to try to stop your forward progress and they're working on you while you're sleeping, okay? So make sure you are keep staying protected. Make sure you're prayed up. You're doing your protection prayers before you go to bed at night, okay? Make sure you're taking care of yourself. You are protected, but you want to make sure you are doing your part in making sure you stay protected, okay? King of Pentacles, because everything you want is coming to you, right? And nobody can stop this energy. And you got Taurus energy in here along with it. So you got a Taurus, either a Taurus in your chart or you got a Taurus coming your way, Virgo. Be aware. Okay? Let me pull out one more deck, pull a couple more cards for you, and then I'm going to wrap this thing up, okay? Because, like I said, I don't like not having the visual, the proper visual for my video. I can't even tell you how long. Okay, yes, I can. I can see that part. We've been on for almost 30 minutes. All right, that's a decent reading. I might come back and do a part two for you, Virgo, because I like for my readings to be at least an hour. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shut this reading down. I'm going to come back with a part two. Okay, guys, I love you. Part two coming.